Welcome to another installment of grammar. Today we're going to learn about reading and writing and saying with style, meaning we're also going to touch on adverbs, I believe. So let's go ahead and get started with another bit of grammar. Let's start with the verbs. The first verb we're going to talk through today is lire. Lire means to read. Something we do an awful lot here at the university. Lire. Je lis. Tu lis. Il lit. Nous lisons. Vous lisez. Elles lisent. Remember, you never pronounce that ENT. So, je lis. I read. Tu lis. You read. Il lit. He reads. Nous lisons. We read. Vous lisez. Y'all read. Elles lisent. They read. Je lis. Tu lis. Il lit. Nous lisons. Vous lisez. Elles lisent. Écrire, meaning to write. Écrit. Écrire. J'écris. Tu écris. Il écrit. Nous écrivons. Vous écrivez. Elles écrivent. J'écris. I write. Tu écris. You write. Il écrit. He writes. Nous écrivons. We write. Vous écrivez. Y'all write. Elles écrivent. They write. J'écris. Tu écris. Il écrit. Nous écrivons. Vous écrivez. Elles écrivent. One more verb, kind of similar to the others, right? We all package them together for a reason. You have dire, which is to say or tell. Dire. Je dis, tu dis, il dit, nous disons, vous dites, elles disent. Je dis, I say, tu dis, you say, il dit, he says, nous disons, we say, vous dites, y'all say, elles disent, they say. Je dis. Tu dis. Il dit. Nous disons. Vous dites. Elles disent. All right, I think that takes us through all of those verbs. Make sure you're practicing through those and listening to the orders in which they go and practicing with the full sentences. Have fun with the quiz. Let's move into some adverbs now. Adverbs, of course, describe actions like the one we just learned how to say. We are going to learn how to form them with irregular adjectives. So let's start with actif. Actif has to become feminine. Active. And then almost all adverbs in French end in ment, so you have to add ment. Activement. So we started with actif, meaning active. So if someone did something actively, you would have to say that they did activement. So you need to move to the feminine form and then add ment. All right, let's try another one. Poli, which of course means polite. If someone is poli, you don't need to change it to the feminine form because it ends in a vowel. Since it ends in a vowel, poli just needs ment by its side. Poliment. So now instead of saying he is polite, you can say he did something politely. Poliment. You'll notice that we don't get to see that T still, so pay attention to that. Poliment. Just get to touch that N. Poliment. All right, and our next one is going to be joyeux. Of course, joyeux, meaning joyfully or happily, is where we're going, but joyeux right now, it just means happy. And it's in its masculine form. Yikes! How do we make it into its feminine form? We add that SE instead of the X. Joyeuse comes out with that nice Z sound. And then because we want it to be an adverb, we add that MENT and we get joyeusement. 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 And that is how we arrive at having an adverb. With long, we have to change it to that feminine form we were talking about so that the T comes out clearly. Lente. And you have lentement. 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 And then you have rapide. Rapide. Rapidement. Rapidement. Depending upon where you are in France and the speed of your speaker, they'll either say rapidement or they'll just say rapidement. The French, much like the Americans, are a little bit lazy and they like to chop off sounds when they can. And so sometimes it'll smoosh together, and that's how you'll end up with things like rapidement, which may not sound a lot like words right now, but will all make sense as you develop your French. And then you have constant. Okay, so the ones that end in ANT go super weird, so just stick with me. Instead of making that feminine and just making it constantement, they do, oh, lost my S in my second one, sorry guys. Constante would be your feminine form, but you don't go there. Instead, you yank off the NT and then add a double MENT. Now you'll do this also with passion and things like that that end in that ENT or ANT. So pay attention for things like constamment and patiemment because they too are adverbs and they are just a little different on their path to getting there. And that is just about everything for this week. Feel free to watch this as many times as you'd like and have a good week. I'll see you in class.